The Lansing Board of Water and Light's tree trimming program has won awards year after year. This year, though, it's being more aggressive, trimming back as many trees as possible in hopes of preventing another outage like the one during last December's ice storm. And that's not sitting well with some homeowners. As Brian Johnson reports, some think it will make their neighborhoods look bad and lower their property values.
The neighborhood has had an overhead canopy dating back decades.
Aaron Sousa and some of his neighbors are upset about what they say is BWL's excessive tree cutting program.
The trees actually held up remarkably well compared to some other communities in ice storms. So they're taking down limbs that actually already have survived a bad ice storm.
In 18 years, he's never had a complaint before, but he says this is too much.
So you can see that some of these trees have been cut back by large amounts.
This tree was reduced to just a trunk, towering into the sky. Not one branch is left.
It's just going to help the customers in the long run. It's cheaper to have it trimmed beforehand than to try and restore power and put up new lines.
The BWL says it has gotten tree trimming awards 12 years in a row and uses nationally recognized standards.
It's not that we're trying to emphasize or, put in anyone's face of, how great we are. We've recognized 54 action points that we needed to improve on, and we have. Many of those have already been completed.
More tree trimming is one of those items. Tree trimming aside, whether it's not enough or too much, you talk to neighbors out here and they will tell you they still have very negative feelings towards BWL after what happened here in December.
It's as though they're adding insult to insults. They're cutting back the trees of the neighborhood beyond what probably needs to be done in response to the fact that they didn't hire enough crews to return power to neighborhoods all over the region.
Sousa says he wishes BWL would prune the trees to make them stronger and more healthy, not chop them down. In Lansing, Brian Johnson, Fox 47 News.
BWL can have as many as 18 crews trimming trees at any one time. That's up from years past. It also plans on visiting every neighborhood every 5 years.